How's it going, folks? It's your host Incognist, and today we are playing Build Your Factory Tycoon. And before we begin, boys and girls, make sure you like, subscribe if you'd like me to continue this kind of series, and a quick word from our sponsor. Hello, I'm the sponsor, and I have a Roblox group where you can cop some merch like the Incognist shirt, every Incognist subscriber, and much more. Every purchase helps support the channel, and it is very much appreciated. Also have a Discord server where if you need extra help or want to get some sneak peeks on what I'm up to, then feel free to join. All these links will be in the description. And yeah, anyway, let's get back to the video. We are in Build Your Factory Tycoon. This is day 1 of playing it. I saw us on the front page and I was like, yes. So welcome to Build Your Factory Tycoon. This brief tutorial will guide you. Okay, well, I can't even read it. I'm a bit of a slow reader. So I want to go and edit and pick up the miner and place the miner so the grate faces outwards. Okay. Go to build mode, do a conveyor, place the conveyors in the highlighted area. Oh, now that is sick. Holding click, you just go straight in. Return to build mode, do a conveyor turn. Ooh. Now we need to choose an item from the miner to produce. Switch to manage mode. Alrighty. Wait. What do I click to do that? Manage, click this fella. And we want iron. What else can we make? We can make plastic, aluminium, gold. So yeah, we'll select the whatever that is, iron. Well done. The items are now flowing into the loading dock where they are being sold for profit. Wait until you earn $5. Okie dokie. So this reminds me a little bit of Industrialist, just better, I hope. Remove these highlighted areas, open the build mode, go to production and a smelter. And we want it like that, I guess. And then we need to go to manage mode and turn it into iron ingots. Brilliant. So we can make gold ingots for 30, it takes a little while however, but that's alright. So wait until I earn $20, okie dokie. So it looks like these are being stuck, which probably means we can build another one. So that's the tutorial all done out of the way. How do I just want to go to build mode please, thank you. So blast furnace smelts iron and coal to produce steel, which means we need another miner. And what's that price? All our money is down in this bottom corner here. We currently have 4,300 to play with. And there's a shaper. I guess these are levels, so you can already purchase it in those kind of level formats. So if I go to this and do level 3, yeah. Lovely, lovely. So there is a constructor, another smelter. Can we do splitters? Yes, we can do splitters for 500 each. I think our best bet is to probably split this and have, say, like two more like smelters. I think realistically. Let's go. We need to move it all. Can I select it all? No, you can't. You just gotta do it one by one. That's alright. What I'll do is we'll redo this. So let's go to delete. I imagine this puts it in a storage. I hope. No, it actually just sells it all. Okay. So let's get our splitter. We have our input here. And we just want it to have 2 smelters. But first I'm probably going to build a loading dock. Just so I know how much money I'm really playing with here. It's going to be at the edge of the base. That's okay. We can make that work. And smelters. So we want a smelter there, smelter there, smelter there. Be alright. And then we'll just move Buddy Boy here to the bottom again. And we'll grab our conveyors. And conveyors, I should probably check how much they were to build before I started this. Whoopsie daisies. We'll just do something like this. We need one conveyor here, one conveyor there. And we need a conveyor turn just here. Perfect. We need to go to manage and make all these do iron ingots. Just like that. And then we can have it run into a merger. Which mergers, how much are they? 500? That's not bad. Yeah, I know I can do this. I can do it like that. And then just run a silly long oh no. I don't think I can. Because I can always move the actual thing. Let's use the minimum amount of conveyors that I need to. Have you push out. Nah, you see my problem now. But at least I am making money. No, I'm not, because I didn't move the thing. I'm an idiot. Now I'm making money. So I'm making $8 a pop, which is not too bad. It's not great, don't get me wrong. But we'll be making triple that when it gives me my money. We'll connect the other one first because that makes more sense. That's only 100. It's not drastic. Just need to sell 3 more pieces and we'll have enough to put another conveyor down. And just like this, boom, bap. And then we just need to repeat this process around here. Nope, that's purchasing stuff. Do that actually. Let me go back to that. There. More factory land, higher machine levels, and better customization. There's not a whole lot pay to win, other than higher machine levels. So already gets an approval. I think everyone mostly is on a fair playing ground, other than the fact you can buy currency, but at the end of the day, it'll be alright. This does seem more of a, how do I say it, like a refined version of Industrialist. Much more, what's the word? Much more polished. That's the word. Polished. Which, you know what? I could probably get behind it for a little while. So it's not too bad, not too drastic. But we now have enough to put that boy there. And I think, can we... I mean, the setup's overkill for it, but... what's something I can just fart out? The buttons. What does glass sell for? Glass sells for 4, but it's probably more useful in an assembler. Which does make sense. So... this is working all fine and dandly. I think what I'm going to do is just have my money roll up a little bit. And see where I get to. 16 minutes already. Blimey. Alright, so I'm just going to let this run for a little while. And I will see you all in a little bit. So actually, what I've thought about is steel probably sells for quite a pretty penny. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove all this. And we're going to leave a conveyor sticking out there. We're going to build it backwards because realistically, that's probably the way to do it. So we're going to put the output there. We're going to put iron in one, coal in the other. I was going to say steel, but we'll put 2 miners. We'll leave it upgradable. But for now, we'll put 2 miners down. We'll go to conveyors, transportation, and build 2 straight lines. Go to manage, and this wants to make steel. So I think I need to push that one back actually. Let's start producing coal. And I'm pretty sure I need to smelt iron. I didn't really think about that one. Yeah, you want steel. Well, I'll say that. We'll try it. Let's just try it. See what happens. See if it wants to pop steel out. Or if it's just a glorified smelter. We'll find out, I'm sure. 16. Nah, yeah, that's how that works. Okay. So we're now making steel. And it is producing... ideally, 2 is probably the better. Yeah, we'll do... We'll run 2, why not? Well, what's gonna happen? Computer blows up. And we'll run it in an array. Yeah, we'll run it in an array. What I mean by array is we get our miners and we place them like this, and then like like that. And then what I do is I build a splitter, and I believe instead of they just have bridges instead. Fair enough. So we'll build a splitter there and a splitter here. And how does these work? Not how I want them to, is how they work. Okay, so instead, if I push this back by 1, push that back by 1, and then just build a normal conveyor coming out of there, and then just do the same round here. Have a cornering conveyor. Messing up the buttons now. So that's coal feed. And we just need to get iron out there. Alright, so let's get our coal producing. And we want our iron ore producing too. So at least that way we have money rolling. And we want a merger at the end here. But we're going to wait until we have at least 400 doubloons before we build our merger. Because the merger costs 500 and a conveyor costs 100. So at least with a merger we can have the feeds work and get it sorted out. I don't think it's running lower. I mean, this is because it's not working, but that's a minor detail. Let's make sure that it's actually producing steel. And what we can do is just start it really. Start the bridge. Just like so. And I think that is going to be a bit jank, but that's okay. Some things are supposed to be a little bit janky. So we're going to get our money up a little bit first, and then we'll keep adding on. I'll see you in a minute. Got 400 doubloons. By the time we start building, we'll have it. So what we'll do is we'll finish off building this part here. And the way I'm going to do it is just by placing those like that, and then grabbing our conveyor and placing a straight conveyor just like that, which it will start stockpiling ores, but that is okay for the time being. And that doesn't mean, unfortunately, I've got to wait a little bit more just to finish it off, and then it's probably a long AFK, unfortunately. But we're getting there, folks. Slowly but surely we'll start making a lot of money. Well, while that makes some money, let's visit some other people, see what they've got cracking on. So this guy here has the smelters, smelting up the iron. Iron going into, is this a press of some sort? And the press comes here to get sold. And it looks like he's also doing just gold, which is fair enough. So wait, why is he... Aha, he's making little bricks too. How much money is this guy making? This is Jake. Jake has got 15,000. He's making some serious money, to be honest. So he's doing... Yeah, he's making some frames or something. And then what's this one? This is gold. So he's just got gold on the side as like speed income pretty much. I'm guessing that's been upgraded too. Not bad, not bad. May have to incorporate some of this possibly. But yeah, no, it's pretty nice. I don't know why he's got the blast furnace here, unless it just makes smelting iron quicker. Or does it do 2 at a time? Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. Da-da. It's probably just quicker. So they go in, and this one goes in. They go in, this one goes in. I don't know. I don't know what the thoughts are behind that. Maybe it's just making something entirely different. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's making something entirely different. It's making these steel cubes. Okay. Well, thanks for the setup, pal. I'm gonna steal some of this. And there's another guy over there, and a big guy over there. So we'll leave them be for now. I think. Let me rip this up and actually find out. So let's just delete all this. It's not bad by any means, but it's mainly there just to get us a bit of money up. So I don't know if deleting it actually keeps the value of everything. We've already checked, but it's okay. So we'll get a shaper, and the shaper will directly feed out here. And we'll leave a space just in case we want to put a merger or something. And the shaper, let's see, what is it like? It wants aluminium casings or aluminium casing medium, which needs 2 ingots. My guess is he's making large casings out of steel. Oh no, he's making aluminium frames. So making aluminium frames. So we'll set aluminium there. We'll get a smelter line by doing smelters. We'll do one there, and we'll get miners. Is it any better doing big boy ones? I don't really know. I'm just gonna leave it at 1. We'll build 2 of these miners and just do it like this really. And we'll set these 2 aluminum. 1 aluminum, 2 aluminum, and then we'll just set these 2 aluminium ingots, and set this to aluminium casing. Casing 9 seconds. Frame. This takes 3. This takes 2. I think more value for our money at the moment is that. So what we'll do is we'll connect them up with conveyors. Shouldn't be too many conveyors, luckily enough. So what we can do is go to transportation and do our normal conveyors and just plonk them here so they start working. And we can put a straight here and have this as a merge, and then just put a corner there, which saves us like 2 merges, just like this. And then we need a corner just there, and then we just need a straight conveyor to connect it all up, and then we will see a frame start popping out hopefully. Oh yeah, there's our frame, and that got us 64 doubloons, which by the time this makes 1, I think it already has enough aluminum to make another. So we just need to expand on this really. Is there anything else we can do? So this takes 6 seconds. There's obviously steel casings, which are literally just the exact same. So what's the point of making more? Point of making that steel? I don't know. We'll leave that as that for now. I think what would be better is to just upgrade the machines. Oh, that's moving the machine. What it is. Yeah, so upgrading the machine I think would probably be a bit better. Let's upgrade. What does upgrading do? No idea. So if we upgrade this, let's go to our build menu actually, because we'll be able to see the stats. Loading dock. Speed? I don't get it. So we have a shaper. If we upgrade it, it just goes quicker. And the same with a smelter, probably just goes quicker. Okay, so that seems a bit pointless to me, but hey. What do I know? So what we'll do is we'll just expand this, really. Put more smelters in. More miners in. I think we're fine for how many miners we have. I think we can just... So we need a shaper. More shapers. 3,000 each. Or... How much does gold sell for, actually? Just refine a ton of gold. 15 each. Ah, but that's just ore. I mean, I guess we could follow his first steps, really. Let's put a merger here. Oh, there. I think that's probably better. Right at the edge. Merger. Conveyor merger. There we go, just like that. And then that goes pink. Pink. Ponk. And let's get our smelters in. Wow, the smelter just... Do I also merge these? I think we do eventually. So we'll leave a gap and put that in the middle just so I can build a straight line of conveyors. For now. Just like that. And we want a miner. And we also probably want to merge these at some point. But for the time being, basically close enough to be able to allow us to upgrade them eventually. We'll have that do gold ore, and we'll have you do gold ingots, which gold ingots are 30 a pop. But they take a damn long time to actually do the things. So, we'll let that work its magic for the time being. We're making a little bit more money now. So, what I'll do is I'll leave this for about 10 minutes or so. And I'll come back to you then. So I've let it sit for about 10 minutes and we now have around 6,000 doubloons. Now this setup to start out probably cost about that much, to be honest. I mean, let's see. Production, a shaper, it's 3 grand. And we need a smelter, 2 of them, 2 grand. So that's 4 or 5 grand. And 2 of these if you want to make it efficient. So we're looking at 6 grand. Which doesn't include the conveyors, unfortunately. So, I want to see... if I buy this and sell it, yeah, we get exactly our money back. So that's okay, that's all good. But I want to see what this makes. So we can make batteries out of iron ingots and copper ingots, circuit boards out of glass and copper ingots, screen out of copper and glass. What is the most expensive? It's probably... yeah, it's going to be a circuit board. So what we can do is move off to making circuit boards, I guess. How long would it take one of these to make a copper ingot? 6 seconds. So, and then sand is just quick as anything, so anything that can... we need more glass, something that needs a lot more glass than it needs. What's it? But it also has to be like sort of decent. So, it takes 1 copper and multiple glass. So, what I'm thinking is I don't know how they're working out the math, but this takes, how long? 6 seconds to make a frame, that's 64 doubloons. So in the same amount of time, I'm making a bit more than that. Making a bit more than that. Probably making about as much as a large. Yeah, probably making as much as a large So what we'll do, we'll do that. We'll make a screen. So we just need to make glass, which is easily done. All you do is you change this output to sand. Change this output. Actually, do we want to do that? I think what would be better is if we could just add on, really. Because realistically, this can replace the gold. Yeah, you know what? I've had the idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here, transportation, and replace that conveyor because we messed up. And I believe, yeah, that's still making that. That's still good. Lovely. So what we'll do is we'll have that. We'll move this to there. And then we just need another miner. So what we can do is do this and do control click, which places it. And they both, need to be smelted, which is not a hard feat. We just need to do this. Shift and click, control and click, in build mode. And we'll just do that. And one needs to be glass and the other needs to be copper, I believe. Yeah, copper and glass. And then how long does it take to make glass? 2 seconds. That's lovely. And we just need sand to come out of this one and copper to come out of this one. And then all we need to do now is build our conveyors, connecting that all up. Just like this. Lovely jubbly. And you're making aluminium ingots, so we just need to change you to copper ingots. And you'll start working. Lovely. And then we just need to make sure this is making a screen, which it is. And that will start pooping out screens. And I'm stuck. Damn it. I've been nerfed by the gods. So that's one screen out. That is... Now, what is the bottleneck here? It will probably be the copper. So that's another screen in. We can expand on this one. Because all it needs is another one of those bad boys. Another screen. So 1, 2.5, 3. So I don't know, I think we're still short on copper. So 3 of those have gone in, 1 copper's come in. 1, 2, and 3. So basically just double up or improve the speed of the smelters. Because I believe the longer part is smelting. Yeah, because they're getting stuck. This one just takes a long time to actually produce anything. So let's click this, see how much it actually costs to upgrade. And it costs 1,800. What is going to be the bottleneck? I believe this is going to be the bottleneck. So we'll upgrade that. So now we're absolutely shooting out glass. So in theory, what we should have done is actually upgraded all this. Instead. But I'm an idiot. The more you know. So instead what I'll do is probably upgrade that. But now that we're actually getting stuff popping out quickly, would it be more worth making something else? Don't think so. I think we're in a good spot to keep making those. I think the time is pretty linear though. I think it is pretty... What's it? But in terms of like what I can currently make, it'll take me a lot longer to make a copper ingot than it would just to make glass. So if I make more glass than I do copper ingots, more worth to make screen. And so on and so forth without sinking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this run again for another 5 minutes. And as it goes along, I'm going to upgrade the smelters. And how much does it cost to upgrade these? 900. Oh, we can crack that out now. We'll upgrade that one first. And then we'll upgrade the smelter. Because we are popping out sand. There's no denying that. We just need to put more copper out. And then we'll upgrade the smelter. So, I'll be back with you after I've upgraded the smelter. I forgot to unmute, but we upgraded both of these miners. These smelters are both level 2. And I did just quickly test to see if making some like a circuit board is efficient. It's not, so we're not going to bother with all that. Instead, what I may bother with is making large aluminium casings. But the time difference is something. 6 seconds, 9 seconds, 64 and 96. So you're, I mean, what, that's 3. So it does increase the timing. But I think after you upgrade this, which we are going to do in a minute, it works out better, I believe, because it would half the time. At least that's my thinking. So if it's speed 2, then it'll be better. I also have no idea what this down here means. I might have to give it a Google, or ask someone in the chat, see if anyone's really nice. Little speedometer at the... Let's see if anyone knows. Little speedometer. I don't know what you call it. I mean, speedometer is what's it? So that's how much cash per second we're making, thanks to this fella. Good community already. I've not been told to walk on. That's better than what some games can say. So it is pretty much just industrialist, or it's minus Haven with industrialists. I think that's probably a better way to describe it. It's minus Haven and industrialists. But these people seem nice, which is always good to see. You don't really see many nice people on games anymore. And I think you know exactly what game I'm talking about. It ain't Oakland's, it ain't Beast, ain't none of that. So we know what game we're talking about. But we have spent 28 grand. We have earned less. Really guess it's from the tutorial, which is okay. We have produced quite a lot. We can produce consoles with 6 grand. Jesus. So yeah, we can produce PCs, consoles, phones, electric mowers, a crypto mining rig. Alright. Okay. So the assemblers make appliances and little knickknacks and stuff. Constructor number 2 makes more in-depth items, which require stuff from the first constructor. GPU, I should be able to change the price and change which one you make, and that'd be even better. So in terms of things to make, there's not a lot, to be honest. Like in the grand scheme of things, this isn't a lot of things you could make. But then again, you're comparing it to... I'm comparing it to, sorry, industrialists, where there's so many ores, and there's so many things those ores turn into and can be made into. And the fact that this is, don't forget, a beta game. So more than likely they will add a lot more. So I'm berating it for no reason is what I'm trying to get to. But we're going to upgrade this. We're going to start making aluminum casings, the big boys, because that should be quicker. A strong emphasis on the should. And then we're going to upgrade. I should have upgraded the smelters first. I'm an idiot. That's okay. These should be banging them out a lot quicker. And realistically, will I change? Oh, is this just taking us time to make aluminum? And then this one's just full. Yeah, I was just taking us time. That's okay. What we'll do is we'll upgrade. So we'll upgrade this one first, because this one seems to be getting backed up more. And then we'll upgrade the miner afterwards as well. And then we'll talk about like that. We'll upgrade the smelter, then the miner, smelter, then the miner. This one I might upgrade the smelter first. No, the miner first, sorry. Because it's not getting any blockages or anything like that, so... It's alright in my books. And we'll just... Any moment now, we'll be able to click that upgrade button. Boom. And we're making... How much are we making a second? 26. Would it be better if I make a... like these? Would that be any better? So it says 24, 26. We're shrugging on the boundaries of 30. Now, I think making a large casing is better. But at least we're smelting about 2 times as quick. These are getting a little bit combobulated. That's okay. We'll upgrade the miner first. So hopefully that should block a little bit, which is kind of what we're looking for. I think with this, at the end of the day, if I can change that to whatever I want to change it to. I could make batteries. But do I? Will that be better? Let's test it. Why not? Whatever a Mythbuster in. Let's Mythbuster it, shall we? So wait for that final piece to go through, and then we'll change this to a battery. And our money's going to 27. Will it go over 30 on average? Come on. Go over 30. Come on, you know you wanna. I think this battery is a little bit better. Nah, you know, I don't think it actually is. That is a shame. But what we can do is make wiring. But do we? Should we even? Oh wait, actually, we're almost there. We can in fact upgrade that smelter too. So that should give us the best chances really. And if it doesn't go over 30, then I'm gonna cry. So we can, let's see, what have we got? We have assemblers, constructors, blast furnaces which just produce steel, which is not too useful in our moment, to be honest. This is 50k. God damn. Come on, break 30, break 30. Let's change it back real quick. Let that go in. I didn't even select sand, I'm dumb. I'm stupid. So we'll do that, select glass, and then when this is done making that, we'll select a screen. I think our problem is we'll probably just need to upgrade the constructor, realistically. That's probably more our issue. It could also be our conveyors, admittedly. Our conveyors could be slowing us down just a little bit. But we're making large casings, and hopefully we should break 30 doubloons a second. So, as the theme has been so far, I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit. And what my aim is I want to get a line of smelters making the... well, it'll be more expensive to do it through the constructor, so we'll do it through the press, the shaper, sorry. So what we'll do is we'll make a load of the aluminium casings. We'll do 2 smelters. We could do 1 to be fair. 1 each. Because the only reason we upgraded those was just to speed up the average process. So we'll get to about 15k, I think. And then we'll revamp. We'll make like 3-4 shapers and see how we get on. So I'll see that. While I wait, I guess I'm gonna run over to Matey's farm over here because he seems to be the one that's the richest. And you know, I can kind of see why. So what things is he pushing out? He is pushing... What are you pushing out, mate? Show me... motors. He's making electrical motors. He's making batteries in these ones. He has a single smelter to each miner, which definitely works for him. And it makes 2 batteries every 4 seconds, which is pretty smart to be honest. So if we was to take the cost of this, it would be 5, 10, 15, 2,000, and then plus 1,000 for each starter in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so 6,000, and then 6k for each one of these, or is it 8k for each one of these? I don't remember. 6k. So 12,000 plus 4,000 plus 2,000, 6, 12, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22,000 for 2 batteries, which is 80 each, so 160. Look at my maths working. 160 every 4 seconds. 160 divided by 4 is what, 40? Top of my head. It sounds like I should be quick maths, but it's not quick when it comes to me, boys and girls, alright? So that makes 80 each turn. So if we extended this setup, this would make us what? A large casing takes 4 seconds now, which is 90 doubloons. Admittedly, you can upgrade those setups. But would it be quick enough? Would it be quicker, in fact? Then again, we can always just upgrade these. We could upgrade this as well if we really wanted to. And then we could clamp the time down. Or I can upgrade this. Upgrade these. Now I'll just make it bigger to start with. It makes more sense. So, we're almost at that money margin. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to move all these miners up to the top here. And we are sort of going to copy it really. Copy the sort of layout he's going for. And honestly with these conveyors, I don't really know, to be honest. I might just leave them as is. I don't know. I don't know. Because if I remove it, I have to upgrade it again, which is not so bad. But then can't gauge how much money I've got. I will delete the conveyors though, because that's pointless. So we have that. What we can do is build another set of those. But another set of those. I'm an idiot. What can I say? Build that one there, and just build. We can make an upgraded one there anyway. So we can put this in a merger. How much are these level 2 conveyors? They are pretty spinning. Let's actually get one of these and make them. Oh, would it be worth it? I think it might be. We'll get it there. And then we need a splitter up this end. I didn't even do it in line. That's okay, because I can move it. Just like that. And we'll make large casings. Another large casing. Which takes 4.5 seconds, which is damn good. And then what we'll do is we'll link this up with... yeah, we'll do level 2. We'll keep it all near enough the exact same. Just like this. And then just like that. And then put a turn in. Maybe the right way would help. Just like that. We could. We shouldn't, but we could. Build it coming outwards. But I think what makes more sense is actually. If I was actually in the right build mode. So does this copy the level? Yes, it does. Okay. That's not too bad. We need 160 more cash, 112 more cash, 113 more cash. What I can do actually, I'm doing it a bit half and half, is I'll put a merger there, And I'll probably just do level 1 conveyors for those ones. Let me place it. Let me place it. Actually, to be fair, I can just do level 1 all there. I don't need to go fast. Why'd you go fast for? Let's go to build mode. Do a conveyor if I was actually not dense. Do this, and then do that. Have them feed out, have these feed out. And then do a turny turn at the top. Just like that. And then do a merger. Like this. Now, yeah, it's doing one at a time, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it, it's okay. We do need to put a merger on this one, though, if we do want this to join in. Which is okay. I can live with that. It's probably better to put a big boy merger there. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So what we'll do is we will... How much is a level 2 merger? 1,400? It's not bad. I think our biggest problem is going to be getting enough of the aluminium. I think that's going to be our biggest issue. So what we'll do is we'll break that and break that one. And we'll place the mergers. One there, one there. And basically we'll just go to build mode. And just copy that. And how much do we need? We need 300 doubloons. But it's okay because I think we're about to make 300 doubloons. 275. Them conveyors are slow. We'll replace those when we can. Oh, this has a hitbox. Dragging myself around. Play a little game with myself. Right, we'll place that there. And that should already be outputting the right thing, which is aluminum. But we'll double check. Yep, it's producing aluminum, and that's making aluminum ingots. That's making ingots, that's making the aluminum. And that's not bad. That is not bad. For me anyway, it's not bad. We do need to change these conveyors, I believe. Because they are running a little bit slow. We could also build another set of shapers. Yeah, that's what they're called, shapers. But I think first I just want to get like an influx, like too much of aluminium. That way I know that we're putting too much for it, pretty much. And the best way to do that is to just keep going. This is going to cost 2,800, which we are almost at 2,800 already, which is lovely. So once I build this jig, I'm going to let it sit for about a few minutes, because to build one of these it's going to cost us 1,400, which, to be fair, we'll make that money pretty quickly. I do believe so. We can't whack a actually we can just flip it over, do it on the other side. What am I doing? Stupid. So yeah, we can let that sit for however long we need to let it sit for. Get us a bit of money. And hopefully after I build this, we should have a blockage. By blockage I mean too much of the ore. Hopefully. Either that, or it's gonna be delayed when it pushes stuff out. Which is what I want to happen, kind of. It definitely will happen when we build on the other side. And it will happen a lot more frequently. But there's room to upgrade. So it's not horrendous. It's not going to kill me. And there still is no blockage. Oh no, no build up, sorry. Which a little disappointing, but well. I'll live. Let's see. So it takes 3 seconds now to build an aluminium frame out of 2 aluminium ingots. Would it be better to build those out of the casings? But now the casings take a lot less time. Because it used to take, what, 369 seconds? Yeah, I'd be stupid not to do large casings. I think. So we'll stick with large casings for now. Especially with the amount of aluminum we're pushing through. And let's see, let's just check how much are let's put a bridge and do that. How much are these? These are 2,800, so 3,000, 6,000, 9,000 plus what's it? So it's like 13, 14k. And then after that, we definitely should have a blockage. I keep saying blockage. I don't mean blockage, I mean build up. Excessive build up. The thing I want to check though is, can I actually build a miner here? I can. Lovely. Now let's see if there's only one more. Create a blockage. Come on. Either way, we're going to let it run for a little bit. And I'll get back to you when I believe we have enough. So we have just shy of 20k. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to build, let's click the random thing, don't matter what it is, I'll push myself out of the way, get out of the way, there we go, and we'll just build this here, grab our miner, put that there, and now if we don't have a blockage, I'm going to be stunned. And in the same stretch of words, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to build one of these. Build another one, because why not, fellas? Why the hell not? And if I can stretch the bank account a little bit, I may, just may, change these conveyors. But I don't think they're too much of an issue. Maybe these ones, but actually probably this one more or less. Yeah, that'll probably be the kicker. We'll leave these as slow, because I don't think they're causing a problem. And what I'll do instead is change this merger to a higher level, and we'll change the conveyors to match. We'll go to merger level 2, and we'll put one there, and we'll put another merger just there as well. And this one could be a level 1 at the end of the day. It don't matter. It doesn't have to be fancy. And nah, I'll make it level 2 just because. Make it easier. And then we'll make these. Would it be suitable for level 3? Yeah, it totally would be. Totally would be. Oh yeah, look at that. We're gaming, folks. We're gaming. Now, having that there is pretty stupid. What we'll do, we'll change that to a level 2 at the highest. And we'll change this merger down here as well to... We'll change to level 2. That'll be alright. And just plonk that there, and good as gold. It's sorted. No, I'm gonna change to level 3. I just can't make up my mind. There we go. To be honest, what I could do is change the actual loading dock to... Nah, that's 10k, isn't it? We'll leave the loading dock for now, it'll be fine. Let's build the third... A shaper? I forgot the name for a second. Third shaper. Just like so. Actually, no, these don't have to be level 2, they can be level 1s. Screw the quality, who needs it? Do level 1. Because I'm going broke. I'll put a corner in there, put a corner in there. And I would have to worry about what that's making because it should be copy and pasted. But we now have a fully functional... Yeah, well, fully functional is a stretch of words, but we have a pretty high earning farm for those frame things. What are they actually called? Casings. Yeah, casings. I don't know the tip of my tongue. So I think the next step of things is gonna be changing that to level 2 for one. And then maybe changing to too fast. Probably better to change all of these because, as you can see, we're getting pretty stuck. So we'll start off at that one, and then do this one, and then definitely that one at the end there. Most definitely. Although it doesn't appear to be too much of an issue. Which is always great. But we're making 77 doubloons a second. Which means roughly one of these blocks are going in every second. And honestly, I think when we've maxed out with these machines, I will delete this, I think. Because that's probably causing me a lot more problems than it is solving them. So let's delete it. Let's just delete it. Delete that, and then we can turn that into the normie ones. Like that. Bink, bonk, osh. And this is now our bottleneck, and that's going to cost 18,000 to upgrade. Is it an overall bottleneck? No. So I think we're going to leave that. We're going to leave it. Now, what can be upgraded here? We can make the miners better and the smelters better. So it takes 4 seconds currently to smelt those. Now we've half the time. So we're going to half the time of all the smelters. Because I don't know, we'll do the smelters and the miners at the same time. That would make a lot of sense. It'd be pretty stupid just doing one by one, you know what I mean? But it does probably mean our mergers need to be upgraded as well. But that'll be alright. That will be okay. We can leave that working as it is. We could, in theory, build another one because they are, how much are they? They are 10,000. 10,000 doubloons. We're getting jammed up here. It's not my ideal scenario. Don't get me wrong. So why are we getting jammed up? These are level 2s. No, they're level 3s. We're feeding them. Is it? No, I'll be here. It'll be one of these. Probably the fact that it is feed onto a level 2 conveyor, so we'll change that to level 3. Nah, there we go. Now we're seeing the problem. So we'll upgrade all these conveyors. It's not letting us make any higher upgrades. You need to own higher machine levels. Ah, so it is a little bit pay to win. Okay. Okay. Fine, you win. So the best way to resolve that is to build another one of the loading docks and reduce the amount of mergers we need by just splitting them into loading docks instead. That's a bit of an issue. That is a bit of an issue for me. Let's focus on upgrading the shapers first. Because as you can see, we're getting blocked up now. So we are producing way too much aluminum to what the shapers can actually handle. Which is a bit of a surprise. But there you are. If it work, don't fix it. Or something like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait until I have enough money again. There's a bit of a trend going on here, you know what I mean? But you know, I can't knock it. I do quite like it. It's like a little bit of like retail tycoon. Just if instead of selling groceries, you sell batteries, and well, actually you can sell batteries in retail tycoon. You know, this is retail tycoon, but a factory. Hell yeah. So yeah, these are getting backed up. So yeah, we just need to upgrade spacers. So I'll come back to you when I can upgrade my spacers a little bit more. Or what we can do, a little bit of a naughty, is build another one. Get our merger. If it would let me click it, in fact. Which it's not letting me click it. Oh, it's because I'm clicking the wrong button. Yep, I'm an idiot. So, yeah, nah, I'm thinking wrong. It's okay. That is 3,600 balloons. So instead, what I'll probably do is build the system ready for it, which is just that. We can also build the actual output. That's going to cost 1,400. It's a bit steep, but okay, well, that's not what I want to do, is it? Build that one, bada bing, bada boom. And are these actually a level? I think they are. Unfortunately, they are. But they can only go to level 2. No, they can go to level 3. What am I on about? Oh, well, I'll go to level 3 then. There you go. Quick pass through. We can keep these conveyors at level 1 because there's not a lot of traffic on them. Level 3s are fine, they're perfect. There's no blockages up that way. Not yet, anyway. And this splitter costs us 3,600. Show. That's a level 2 conveyor. We're gonna let some of these sell until I get to about 3,000. There you go, and then what's lingering is gonna get us over the mark. We'll put that just there. A bit like that. And then the excess will feed in, and then... Why are you not... This game's a bit buggy. So I'm finding. That's okay, you know, it's only a beta game. For a beta, it's pretty good. But now you're not outputting. Why are you not outputting for? It's just all going wrong all of a sudden. Is that now working? Yes, it is. Oh yeah. So, I think our next best bet is just to upgrade the machines. Because they'll be working twice as quick, which hopefully means we'll make twice as much money. And I think after we've upgraded those machines, we're going to call it there, folks. But yeah, if you've enjoyed so far, make sure you like, subscribe, comment what other kind of games you would like to see next. And let the time lapse begin for the final time. Forgot to unmute my mic, but all I have been doing is upgrading these miners. Upgraded the conveyor. I moved it up a little bit just so I can sort of make it more symmetrical, because obviously I have one coming out here and with an extra splitter, so I can do another one here just to even it up a little bit, which is why this looks a little funky and doesn't look normal, but it's okay. It will be fine. It's not the most optimal, don't get me wrong, but it will do the job. It's to the point now where we're getting a lot in that loading dock. And we might have to think about getting another one. But that's okay if we do. Because I believe, let's go into build mode real quick, just like something random. No, I gotta build it down this way. Actually, say that. I think it just fits there. We'll find out when it starts backing up. But that's good that it's backing up instead. Because if it wasn't backing up, we'd have a different kind of problem. But I'm going to finish off upgrading these smelters here. So I have 2 that I need to upgrade. So we can do 1. And so close to doing another. Come on. Give me the money. We'll do the other one. And then if we don't have a backup, it's pretty good. Because now we're not stuck on the conveyors. Apart from this one in the middle. But that's probably to be expected. Once there is a blockage on the rest of them, then we could probably look at upgrading the shapers, but as it looks to be, we're actually stuck up here now. So there's 2 fixes. We can either do the expensive fix, which is upgrade that, or we can just build another one, which is what we're probably going to do. Because right now we are now capped with our money being only 96. So we also have 2 conveyors up there, which I can delete because they're not serving a purpose. So let's go to production. We'll go to loading dock, and the loading dock costs 10,000 to build. And honestly, we'll get there in about, what, 2 minutes? So we'll finish off building those loading docks, I believe. And then that will be me for the night, fellas. Because right now I've been recording for the last, what? Where's my stats? There. I have been recording for the last hour and a half. So, it's probably going to be a long one on YouTube. I do apologise. To be fair, most of it's going to be sped up anyway, so realistically the actual video is probably like 40 minutes long. And if you got this far, congratulations. You are top tier Incognist viewer. And if you don't watch to the end, well, jog on. It's not very nice. I'm playing. I've always been a fan of longer form content. Never a consumer of it until recently, to be honest. I don't know where that really came from. I suppose that though, still yapping. But yeah, I don't really know where I sort of got it from. Might be my missus. My missus loves long form content. She'll sit there and watch a 4-hour long documentary on, or not documentary, sorry. On just some random, like Five Freddy's, on Silent Hill, something like that. Whereas my long form content is usually those like police, not dash cam, what they body cam. Sorry, body cam is usually the kind of stuff I go for. I don't know what it is. It's got a knack to it. You know what, boys and girls, if you want longer form content, you just let me know. Because I'll happily push more out for you. And we're having the same problem here, I think. I don't know if I actually built the right one. No, I didn't. I'm an idiot. There you go. Right, let's get these conveyor. Do I do level 3? I think I do. So then I can just do a turn. If I could actually figure out the button. There we go. Do a turn just there. And now we're making 102, 106. Hopefully we're making double. Nah, we need to definitely upgrade our machines to do all that. This is going to be an inflated value until now. Now it will not be an inflated value. So what's going to happen is one's going to go in there, and it's going to be blocked, and it's going to, okay, we'll go in this way then. Ideally, I want to push this back, which I think I will. I think I will push it back just a little bit. Because then I can do this. And then if I didn't delete the other ones, I could have still done it, but unfortunately I did delete them, so call me an idiot in the comments, boys and girls. Just like this. So that way one goes there, one goes in there, starts going in, and then the one will reload pretty much. Yeah. Simples really. So now we just need to do we need to upgrade these? We do. Or we just build another one on the end to make it look symmetrical. But by the looks of it, would it be more worth it to upgrade these? Nah, I wouldn't. We'll live. We're making a lot more now. And soon we'll be making a whole lot more. But the community on this game is growing so far. And the player base already, 1.2k I think I saw it last. It's not bad. not bad for a game that's in beta. Or a game that's like this. Because realistically, give it 8-9 hours and you're already practically at endgame, I reckon. Or not, well, not endgame, but you'd be like pretty close. Like if I just left this farm going for what, 2 hours, I'd have easily over 200, 300k. And then all I need to do is make something that makes 4 times as much. Do the maths. Do the maths. But you know what? If this is the closest thing to industrialist, then so be it. Because I cannot fathom my head around industrialist any longer. This I love. It's simple, it's not overwhelming. Gets to the point, quite honestly. Gets to the point. And talking about the point, what I'm going to do is we're going to build that one. We're going to build another one of these bad boys. And we're going to go to move. We're going to move the corner to that one there. I'm actually going to rotate this because it's wrong. There we go, and then build our... There we go. I am in the wrong thing, that's why. I'm an idiot. Just like this, and just like that. And then all we need to do is link that up to one of these. Do that. I'm building a... you know, I'll upgrade them, it's okay. I'll do that. And we'll delete this, and then build this, and then do that. Boom. Look at that, boys and girls. We are on a move. Realistically, we can't extend that until we extend out. I think, honestly, one plot is probably enough. One plot's probably enough to absolutely go ham with this. So, can I leave it here? Can I? No, we're gonna upgrade. We're gonna upgrade all these conveyors to... How much will level 2? It's not bad, really. Not a bad price at all. Considering I'm making this every few seconds, I'm happy. Oh, I'm happy. It's probably more worth it to do the ones going along first, but yeah, you know what? It's alright, we'll live. So these are all level 3s. Some of these are not, which is a bit of an issue. Your level 1 will make you level 3. Your level 1 will make you level 3. They're all level 3s, that's good. It's more or less just the mergers, really. Just need to get the mergers to level 3. Shapers are working their hearts out. So we'll get the mergers to level 3. That's what we'll do. Yeah, cash per second making... Not bad, really. Not bad at all. Upgrade these 2, and then the last one we could leave. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna upgrade it. I'll be a good boy. So, any moment now. Come on, come on. 96 mods got teased. There we go. So now there should be no delay when they start rolling over. And just like that, folks. How do I make the camera go up? Nah, that's close enough. So we have our little homey home. Just like that. Which is making us 100 a second. So times 100 by 60. How much we're making a minute? That's what, 6,000. 10 minutes, 60,000. An hour, 600,000. My maths is wrong there somewhere. Oh, I think I'm right up to 60,000. Other than that, I'm pretty wrong. Yeah, it's about, what, 360,000. Yeah, 360,000 an hour. With just this, which is not bad at all. I keep forgetting to get screenshots for when I do thumbnails, so There you go. Can't complain at me now, boys and girls. So, we're going to leave that one there, I think. I might, just for the sake of ease, is let us run for a little bit longer. Just so I have a bit of money to start. I don't know. I have a few other games I need to grind out as well. So yeah, this was Factory Tycoon. Build a mega factory or something. What was it? Oh, I forgot the name of it. Oh no. Oh, I'll put the. I'll probably say that at the start. I've been going on for like 2 hours now. I need to go to bed. So, hopefully you enjoyed this video, boys and girls. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment what you'd like to see next. And this is day one's progression. So I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or night, folks. See you in the next one. Peace.